Hi folks, it's Phil. Caroline's behind the camera.
Hello.
Manky will be making appearances as always. Don't forget to count how many times. And I forgot my hat. Yes, we're on holiday. We're away in the caravan for a couple of days and we are staying very close to Wye, now known as the book capital of the UK and certainly the book capital of Wales. Now Hay derives its name from the Normans when they were here, but in their time they kind of had a Hay in England and a Hay in Wales, and the town was designated as English, while the lands, the farmlands, the beautiful pasture lands that are around here to the south and west, that was Hay Wales. Well, we sorted all that out now, I think. It's a little confusing because my sat-nav insists I put in England, but in reality this is Powys, Wales, and a beautiful spot. So we're going to show you around this gorgeous, gorgeous town. I'm sure there'll be reference to the bookshops because they are plentiful. Might have a mention to the Hay Festival because that is world famous and has drawn so many famous people from so many different parts. But we're going to show you the architecture and we're going to just share with you the beauty of what we see on this gorgeous early April sunny day. So let's start walking.
And we can turn around from that beautiful building, which is the castle, and then right behind us we've got the car park, which is very modern, and there's a primary school too, so it's very noisy. And then you walk up this little path and all becomes tranquil and you feel like you're in another world. Look at those chimneys, very posh. I've walked up these steps, they're a bit rickety, and then you got dim and ediad, no entry, so we can't go up there. I can see why. It looks a bit scary.
The Normans really put their mark on this town. As I say, the name itself derives from a Norman name originally. The Welsh name here is Gelli, is the beginnings rather than Hay, and Gelli means the grove and Hay means the enclosed place. But the Normans stuck a big castle, as they tended to do. There was a smaller one that was on a mound over by St Mary's, the parish church in St Mary Street, but this, right up high above the town, you can still see the gateway, which is so majestic. But what's a little unusual is to see the actual doors in the gateway in such good repair. But there's a good reason for that, because in recent years they have repaired these, but they took such care of sourcing local wood with similar grain, and then they forged 150 nails in the exact same fashion as they would have been made in their time in order to create the doorway that stands here today. So a great deal of attention given to detail, and successful, I think. What lovely sound of the crows as they are making themselves heard here today on this gorgeous day. This town is known by some as the gateway to Wales because, as I say, it is so tight to the border. But as I mentioned just now, with the gateway to what was once an impressive Norman castle, That is a very impressive gateway. It is the oldest defensive doorway in situ. Now, yes, it has had repairs, as I told you, and they've been done very sympathetically. But the original door is there. That is a repaired door, not a replacement door. And the reason that that is so astounding is because this castle is ruined today because it has seen an awful lot of offensive attacks. And they've got to distribute the responsibility equally between English lords and kings and Welsh rebels, because at different times different people occupied the castle and different people attacked it. In 1231 the castle was burnt down by Prince Llewellyn ap Iorwerth and then rebuilt by Henry III in 1233. Then the Earl of Leicester attacked the castle in 1265 during the Barons' Uprising. In 1322 the castle was captured by Edward II's forces, and then in 1353 it was Owain Glyndwr was the leader of the rebellion that didn't only set fire to the castle here but to a lot of the town as well on their rebellion and rampage. So lots and lots of activity and destruction, but still they've managed to salvage and sustain one of the doorways. Admittedly, you wouldn't have to attack via the doorway today because there's virtually no walls. And the same goes for the city walls, or the town walls I should say. They are virtually gone as well. But there is so much history still here, and we are loving seeing it all and sharing it with you.
I've got to show you this tree. It is enormous. You can't tell on camera how big this really is. It is a very big one. I'll call my ruler over. He's not really a ruler. He's to give us a gauge of size. Come and give us some perspective, Phil.
Okie dokie. I will stand here.
Now you'll put your arms out.
And I will lean here and I will do this.
So you can see there, it's quite big.
This
And
tree has seen a bit of history.
I would say that's quite an old one.
Yeah, I say it's witnessed some of the things we're talking about.
Yep. And if we have a look up there, the textures on this are absolutely amazing. An aeroplane flying somewhere, but all the branches spread out through the sky with the sunshine and the few little clouds dotted around. What a wonderful sight. But if I do this really quickly, watch how scary this becomes.
Of course, you will have all noticed, because you're a very bright lot, that the building that we keep showing and the gorgeous architecture there doesn't quite match with the age of the Norman gateway that it's actually adjoined to, because this was built in the 17th century in the Jacobean. This is a Jacobean style building. As I say, 1600, 1650, between there it was put up. It has seen many different tenants over the years, including during the Victorian times. This became a residence for the clergyman of Hay and was visited by a particular curate from a neighbouring village, and he was quite well known as a diarist as well, and he spent time here in what would one day become the most significant town related to literature probably in the world.
You can see some doves flying around up there, and look at that architecture. Isn't it gorgeous? I love these trees. They're real fun.
I love the chimneys.
Yes, very nice. I'd love to see the fireplaces at the bottom of those chimneys. I bet they're spectacular. think it's time to go look at town. So we're going to go through this little gateway. And as you can see, it's very close to the road. And here we got this beautiful town. It's so pretty. And then they add bunting to make it even prettier. Ooh, an estate agent, you know what that means? We have to look at some houses and look at some prices. Pengenfoss, 699,950. Oh, sorry, the lights are flickering. Oh, that's nice. For sale by informal tender. What else have we got? Oh, look at that one. A delightful small holding found in an idyllic rural location, set in 5 acres with stunning views, generous and beautifully presented 4-bedroom accommodation. And that is in Dawston, and it's £850,000. And if you want something that's looking quaint, look at that. It looks like an old pub. It's a 4-bedroom detached house with a conservatory. Ooh, £695,000. And that one, whoa, I really don't know how to pronounce that. Weebly, £695,000 Grade 2 listed farmhouse. Very pretty. Aha, we've got a sign saying Hightown. Woo, it's a long way up. So let's have a look what's for sale in Hightown. This is Oxfam. Very nicely decorated for the spring. I love that bench. And a spider plant in a coal scuttle. Anybody fancy a spotty vintage dress?
I'll tell you what, you should go in there.
Yeah.
Have you been in?
We will do in a moment, yeah. We're just filming for YouTube. We're filming the town. Folks, we've just met a really lovely guy who lives very close to where we're standing now. He's just given us so much information and pointed me in the direction of something I wanted to see, which is the oldest pub here. And this is Paul.
Hello, Paul.
Hi, you're in the right place. This is the place to come to for excitement and adventure. There's so many things here that don't get talked about, but I think Phil is going to sort of help you out with that, particularly the wonderful sculptures made by Danny Thomas. It's a small group called the Warren Group, and they keep the place tidy and beautiful. And that's Steve. He's an incomer, but we let him in all the same.
Hello, Steve.
And I'm from Yorkshire, but this is the place that's just a joy to be at. And certainly the castle's the sort of top thing really in the area, but there are other things too. And certainly this Oxfam shop is the most beautiful I've ever seen. And the manager in there who did it needs credit, because in the old days it was dusty things. So nice to meet you both, and
lovely
keep up the good work, and
Thank
we'll
you,
look
Paul.
out for you on your channel.
And you have proven something today, and that is you don't have to be called Tom to come from Yorkshire and be a lovely man. Because we've met a couple of lovely Toms from Yorkshire, but now we've met a lovely Paul, who in fairness is, I haven't got my hat on today. I'm glad I didn't, because this guy, he has outshone any headwear that I've
yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Paul, it's been a joy to
Phil.
meet you.
Good
Thank
on
you
you.
so much for all your help.
Enjoy
And
the rest of your travels, and thanks for bringing the sunshine in. It doesn't. There's 2 seasons in Powys. Do you know about them?
No, what is that?
Winter and August, and you've got one in April. So
We've
well
got
done.
August in the middle of April. Take
Thank
care.
you.
All the
Okay,
best.
guys.
Bye now.
Good luck.
Well, it seems rude not to go in and have a look around. Let's see what's inside. We've been given permission to film in the shop, so I thought I'd show you around, because there are the most amazing things.
Oh, that was lovely. That
cactus in some pots,
wasn't it?
and some flowers, and the clothing here is amazing. All different colours and sizes. This is rather lovely for the summer. Look at that.
Yeah.
And we got lots of sparkly glittery things for people who like glittery sparkly things. The lady who runs the shop, she was saying that she does most of the decorating for here. She finds things on the skip and she recycles things that come in that are broken. So the flamingos up there, you see a pink flamingo, she actually painted those pink when she rescued them from the rubbish dump. And a broken watering can came in, so she painted that, and she's done the most amazing job. Oh, we got some bric-a-brac. I do love bric-a-brac. So what have we got here? There's a selection, something for everyone here. Ooh, look at that. You see anything that takes your fancy? What would you buy off this shelf? Let us know in the comments. Even the wallpaper, look at that. That is certainly not the wallpaper for a shrinking violet, is it? And we got some of those ducks that go on the wall.
There's a market.
That lampshade. What about some statues for the garden? Oh, can you see in there? Look at that massive chandelier at the back. I don't know if you can see it because of the reflection. Let's look this way. Oh, look at that. If I take the camera up there. Wow, chandeliers everywhere. And even bits of a chandelier if yours gets broken.
We're now down on a busy part of town, but I just wanted to show you this gorgeous clock up behind us. That was built in the Victorian times at the grand princely sum of £600. But whoever the builder was did a decent job, because the clock is still standing, and I think it may even be still keeping time.
The hourglass collection. Ooh, look, all crystals with air plants. Tortoise shell. Oh, that's a lovely colour. Ooh, plenty of temptation there. You love rocks and crystals.
Of course, when you've got a town that has so many markets, then it's attracting a lot of people into the community. And this happened in a lot of Welsh towns. There was a disproportionate number of public houses to residents within the town. Now, I've seen quite high numbers, but I think Hay-on-Wye probably set the high standard when it came to the number of pubs, because there are registered at least 34 public houses have operated within this town. And the eldest of those is still here. The oldest inn in town is the Three Tons. That was opened serving the folks as they came here in the 1500s. And today it still stands, it is still in service, and outside there is still the block on which people would climb to mount their horse when they left. That's been there for some 500 years. Incredible history, an incredible town. And if you have an incredible thirst, it seems it's the place to be.
Here we are at the Beanbox Cafe, as you can see. Phil is busy chatting away, no surprise there. And this cafe is becoming very popular. It's right by the River Wye here. The views are amazing. There are some wonderful things to eat on offer. It's a rather pleasant place to spend an hour or two. Friendly dog. Hello. Would you like to say hello to you too? Hello. So this is the Beanbox booth. Hello, Johnny.
Hello, hi.
How long have you been working here?
We've had the business here. Well, actually, this building is 2 years old this Easter.
Oh, right.
We opened during COVID.
Right.
And we ended up being the only place selling coffee during the whole of COVID.
Right.
So that sort of put us on the map, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, you seem very popular.
Oh, thank you very much.
Definitely with Paul, he's definitely putting you on the map.
Well,
because
Paul's a very good customer of ours. He's been very loyal to us throughout since we've been open, and yeah, we see him on a regular basis. Yeah.
Well, he's singing your praises, and all the people that are following
Big
Let's
thanks
Go
to
with the Johnsons will be learning about you too.
Get a caramel latte, and can I get the 2 basil delights?
What a lovely man, what a gorgeous setting, and just for everyone to know, we didn't even ask for a free cup of tea. No sponsorship today, we're just enjoying the day, following the trail, and Paul told us to go there, so we did, and we're glad we did. Well, let's have a look what else we can find. Now this is one cracking bench. Looks like something from the Black Forest, but no folks, we are in Powys, Wales. We're on a beautiful nature walk, and we're walking along a trail just above the River Wye on the edge of Hay-on-Wye, and it is fantastic. And this particular carving has a plaque below it saying that you can contact the person that makes these, and the name of the company is thomaschainsawscarvings.co.uk. So perhaps they've got a website. If so, look them up, because I think that's quite impressive. And what makes it even more impressive is the setting. Here along the River Wye, just below the town. What a town, what a place. No wonder one site I visited described Hay on Wye as a town set in some of the most beautiful countryside and the most varied landscape in the United Kingdom. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have, because we've had a great time. If you have, please give us a thumbs up.
Doing, doing, doing.
And of course, if you think there's someone you know who'd love to visit Hay with us, share the link. But most importantly, till the next time that we're out having a look about, have fun. Bye. We're in the gateway of the Norman castle here, what remains of it, and there's only a small...
Start again.
The Normans built a castle here on the height looking down over the town of Wales.